There is a quote from a manuscript that says that insects are the little things that run the world, and people should be aware of that. From the food we eat through pollination to keeping forests alive, insects, they contribute to key ecological processes that are very important for people and nature. So it's extremely relevant that we understand what's happening with insects. And by understanding what's happening with them, we are able to prevent insect declines, which is something that would be really detrimental for our societies and also for nature. My name is Filipe França. I am a lecturer at the University of Bristol in the School of Biological Science, and my research focuses on insects, mostly using dung beetles to understand forest health. Insects, particularly in the tropics, they have been highly overlooked. Most of the research conducted so far have been done outside the tropics, meaning that we don't know what's happening where most insects live. So my Future Leader Fellowship is gonna focus on understanding the drivers and impacts of insect biodiversity chains in tropical forests. We are gonna go to Malaysia, Brazilian Amazon, and Ghana and collect insects and use them to understand forest health. We take the dung beetles from the field, we transfer them to the lab. After identifying them, we extract their gut content, which would be their stomach. The next stage is that we extract the DNA from that content. So from that, we'll be able to start getting an idea of where that dung came from in terms of mammals. So after this bioinformatics approach, we will be able to have a list of mammals linked to each individual of dung beetle. We are going to understand how agricultural pollutants might be affecting insects, and we are going to build what we call food webs to understand how insects interact with mammals and plants. By understanding those different interactions, I can tell you how healthy a forest is, or how affected by fires or logging a forest is. We are going through what we call biodiversity and climate crisis, and insects are exactly in the middle of it. They are the most biodiverse group, and they also help us keeping forests alive, and forests are essential for mitigating climate change impacts. There are two key scientific advances that I think are very relevant. First, understanding how future climate change and future land use change is going to affect insects in the tropics. Second, is going to help us understanding how different agrochemical pollutants are affecting insects inside the forests. Combining this knowledge is going to help us to take a proactive approach to conserve insects. And something that I really like that goes a bit beyond most of the scientific research we do is that we're going to translate all that knowledge, all those steps into real-world recommendations and to propose solutions and recommendations to inform policy and practice in the tropics.